Oskar Sundqvist, a potential strategic addition for the Toronto Maple Leafs? The Toronto Maple Leafs, a team long in pursuit of Stanley Cup glory, continue to look for ways to strengthen their roster and finally break through in the postseason. One option that has been circulating among NHL circles is the acquisition of Oskar Sundqvist, a 29-year-old forward who, in a 2023-24 season marked by challenges and inconsistencies, has shown that he could be a valuable piece in specific situations. But is he the solution to the team's depth issues? Who is Oskar Sundqvist? Sundqvist, currently playing for the St. Louis Blues, is a 6 feet 3 inches and 209-pound forward known for his physicality and strength in the game. With a career that has included stints with the Pittsburgh Penguins and the St. Louis Blues, Sundqvist brings with him the experience of having won the Stanley Cup with the Blues in 2019, a significant asset for any team chasing playoff success. This season, Sundqvist has posted 6 goals and 18 points in 49 games, a modest tally that highlights his role as a supporting player rather than a star. However, his ability to draw penalties, leading the Blues with 16 drawn penalties this season, and his contribution to defensive efforts make him an intriguing option for the Leafs. The depth the Leafs need. The Leafs, who have experienced ups and downs this season and struggled with consistency in their bottom 6, could stand to benefit from a player like Sundqvist. Imagine a fourth line composed of Holmberg, Kampf, and Sundqvist, a combination that would bring physicality, puck battles, and, most importantly, reliability in defensive situations. This is a quality that head coach Sheldon Keefe has expressed concerns about throughout the season. This line would be a clear improvement over the combinations of Gregor, Reeves, and McMahon, which, despite their efforts, haven't provided the same level of stability and physicality that Sundqvist could bring. Adding Sundqvist could improve the team's depth without needing to make major changes to the top lines. The experience of a champion. Sundqvist was an integral part of the 2019 Blues team that won the Stanley Cup. During those playoffs, he recorded 9 points in 25 games, a respectable output for a bottom-6 forward. This playoff experience is invaluable for any team looking to go deep into the postseason. Sundqvist's presence could provide the Leafs with the veteran leadership they need to navigate the pressures of playoff hockey. It's essential to have players who have been through the playoff gauntlet and know how to perform under intense scrutiny. Adding Sundqvist would bring that winning mentality to the Leafs, who need to find ways to overcome the challenges of postseason play. His presence could also serve as mentorship for younger players, preparing them for the rigors of playoff hockey. The question of fit. While Sundqvist brings many positives, how well he would fit into the Leafs system remains a question. He's not a player known for driving offensive play, which raises concerns about how he would mesh with Kampf on a checking line. If Sundqvist and Kampf don't develop chemistry, the acquisition could lose much of its value. Another consideration is that Sundqvist is best suited for a fourth-line role. The Leafs need someone who can complement Kampf's defensive style and assist with puck movement, especially under pressure. Holmberg has shown some potential in this regard, but it would take some work to make this pairing effective. The cost factor. Last season, Sundqvist was traded for a 4th-round pick. For the Leafs, who hold 3 5th-round picks in 2024 and 2 in 2025, this represents a low-risk investment. While they may not want to part with more than a 5th-round pick, the cost could be justifiable if Sundqvist turns out to be a useful addition to the lineup. If Sundqvist proves to be a reliable piece who strengthens the fourth line, the trade could be seen as a success. The challenge will be ensuring that he adds enough value to make the acquisition worthwhile. What would the Leafs gain? With Sundqvist, the Leafs wouldn't just be getting a player who can contribute defensively and add physicality, they would be adding a veteran presence who understands the playoff mindset. His ability to draw penalties could also create more power play opportunities, a benefit that is always welcomed in tight playoff series. Furthermore, Sundqvist's addition could allow the Leafs to shift the focus of their fourth line, making it a unit that opponents would find tougher to handle and potentially more challenging in terms of energy expenditure. While he may not be a game-changer, Sundqvist could be the type of player who makes a difference when it matters, whether it's with a penalty-drawing play or a shift that alters the momentum of a game. Conclusion. The Toronto Maple Leafs are at a crossroads. They need reinforcements that not only fill out their roster but also bring stability and experience to face the postseason's challenges. Oskar Sundqvist might not be the star who turns the tide, but he could be the type of player to help solidify the depth of the team. The question is whether the team and management will take a chance on this low-cost, high-potential addition or continue searching for higher-profile, pricier names. The decision could have a significant impact on the Leafs' playoff run and, perhaps, change the narrative surrounding this team that, for many, has yet to reach its true potential. Oskar Sundqvist, a potential strategic addition for the Toronto Maple Leafs? The Toronto Maple Leafs, a team long in pursuit of Stanley Cup glory, continue to look for ways to strengthen their roster and finally break through in the postseason. One option circulating among NHL circles is the acquisition of Oskar Sundqvist, a 29-year-old forward who, in a 2023-24 season marked by challenges and inconsistencies, has shown that he could be a valuable piece in specific situations. But is he the solution to the team's depth issues? The potential impact on the fourth line. The Leafs' fourth line is a critical part of the roster that often doesn't receive the attention it deserves. It's where the pieces that can make a difference in key moments, like killing penalties, creating disruptive plays, and maintaining game control, are typically found. Adding Sundqvist to the mix would give the Leafs a player who thrives under pressure and could ensure this line becomes a constant challenge for opponents. Sundqvist can also become a defensive cornerstone. His size and strength are crucial for protecting the defensive zone and withstanding heavy attacks. His puck possession skills and ability to force opponents into mistakes are assets that could significantly enhance the Leafs' defensive consistency. An ideal complement to Kampf and Holmberg. A line featuring Holmberg, Kampf, and Sundqvist could evolve into an effective checking unit with surprising potential in transition play. While Kampf is renowned for his defensive reliability and penalty-killing prowess, Holmberg has shown flashes of creativity and vision that could complement Sundqvist's physicality. Sundqvist's experience in maintaining composure under pressure and winning physical battles would allow Kampf and Holmberg to focus on their natural strengths, making this line a significant asset. In the playoffs, such a line could be crucial. A reliable fourth line can ease the workload of top lines, keeping them fresh for decisive moments. Sundqvist's impact could exceed expectations during a 7-game series where every detail matters. Adapting to the Leafs' style of play. The Leafs are known for their fast-paced game and quick transitions. The question with Sundqvist is whether he can adapt to this style. While not an offensive catalyst, Sundqvist brings versatility to the team. His puck protection skills and ability to win physical battles could help the Leafs maintain possession and initiate counterattacks more efficiently. Moreover, Sundqvist's arrival could balance the Leafs' gameplay, blending high-speed moments with periods of more controlled, physical play. This approach could keep opponents on their heels and set the stage for impactful plays from the top offensive lines. Experience in critical situations. One of Sundqvist's greatest advantages is his experience in high-pressure moments. During the Blues' 2019 championship run, he demonstrated his ability to perform in critical situations, particularly during conference finals and the Stanley Cup final. For a team like the Leafs, which still seeks to establish itself as a serious contender, such experience is invaluable. In playoff games, experience can be the difference between victory and defeat. Sundqvist's calm demeanor and knowledge of how to handle pressure make him a potential game-changer in tight situations, whether it's defending a lead or setting up a crucial play. A fair price for potential value. Acquiring Sundqvist is a low-risk opportunity for the Leafs. With a potential cost of a 5th-round pick, the Leafs would be investing in a player who could provide essential qualities without sacrificing significant future resources. This kind of smart, calculated move could help transform the Leafs from a team with good intentions into true contenders.